Hello again. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. I'm Alex or Vire. I would have started today off with a queue and stuff, but well, I didn't think about it because I was brought some KFC. I ate it, and now I am extremely nauseated. So took some Tums, and my head's not so clear, but it'll be okay. Let's see. Guess let's just go ahead and queue up for Amdapor Keep, Wanderer's Palace, Big Bridge, Howling Eye, and on the off chance that we actually get Earth's Found. I don't think we'll get any of these to pop right away, but we've got plenty of stuff to do while we wait, so. Got business with me, have you, adventure? Then there'd better be coin or drink in it, elsewise bugger off back to wherever you came from. Restoration work on an old weapon, you say. Ha, what makes you think I fire up a forge for a grimy old... Gads, where in the seven hells did you get that promise of payment? I ain't got no coin, I tell you. Nay, not a single bloody gill. Oh hey, look, it's the Howling Eye. Gods, just look at me, and how far I've fallen. Me, the greatest weaponsmith of our age, hammering out dents and kettles to pay off a tavern debt. Can you even grasp me humiliation, can you? Bah, of course you can't. Why did I even bother asking? Alright, I'll restore your bloody weapon. Just get that goddamn Swipater out of me sight. Okay, yep. Ralph Reborn, got it. Cool beans. It's the same. She like comes down and screams, we see her nice butt. Tomato, eat some mustard eggs. Someone has faith in me and not the other dragons that outgear me by about 1200 HP. Respect the content. Make me respect it then. Vulnerable for a second here. These tanks don't know what they're doing. I hate tanks that don't know what they're doing. give me the limit break. You did just have to respect the mechanics in this, but not no more. What you're supposed to do is kill her ads, because one of them heals her, and the other one like increases her attack power or something like that, and God, what else? Think, Alex, think. Right. Okay, so you're like the tornadoes. They eventually start to spin. The outer ones, like after you kill the ads, they spin. Also, if you don't kill the ads, eventually she does a arena-wide Mistral streak, and the ads echo it. They do it as well. So if you don't have both of them dead by the time she does that, it sort of acts like an enrage of sorts, and will. I don't know if it will kill you in current gear, but when the content itself was current, it would kill you outright. So, yeah. But, yeah, we aren't gonna worry about that, so. Let's see, let's just take that out of there now. Queue again. Reward, Gable. Oh, level 80, huh? Rare materials, huh? A spear, dude. Well, yes, I have slayed dragons. Heck, I was the first guy to solo Rathalos Extreme. As far as I know, anyway. Unless somebody did it and just didn't record it at all. Which is entirely possible. Slewer Sweetheart, huh? Okay. This is where we can upgrade our Ironworks gear. I think the belts they put in accessories. No? Where did they put belts? I know that I bought, like I've got the belt, right? Oh, shit. I forgot. Back in, before they started the formula for tome upgrades, belts actually took the twine item that you only got out of the third turn. And the fourth turn. Oh dear. Well, at the very least, you know, we know where we can upgrade them now. So, guess I should have put my belt on before Garuda. Eh, doesn't matter that much. So we gotta go find the time-worn Gable from a treasure coffer in THANALAN. But you know what? First off, let's go finish up the cutscene for Corpse Groom, so we can get that out of the log there. And then let's go unlock all these other dungeons where you just gotta go to the dungeon entrance. That way we'll have more to queue for as we move around. What's this? Bird in hand? I gotta check that out in a second. I think it's probably related to getting your chocobo trained by a free company or something. Being able to stable it. It's been so long though, I don't really remember. In hindsight, I probably should have done this immediately after, so that that episode could have been as creepy as possible, but I wasn't really thinking straight then either. It's been kind of hard to think straight the last couple days. I mentioned it before, but they're considering putting my mom in a hospice because her cancer's gotten so advanced. She's lived for 2 years with stage 4 cancer, so it's stage 4 pancreatic cancer, so it's been rough. Oh my. Did you fall down the hole? Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. We're on our way to unlock a Copper Bell hard mode. I guess I'll tell you another anecdote. It was among the first 3 new dungeons they came out with that made people really, you know, like excited because, you know, new dungeons. And one of my favorites for quite a long time. Went in with my friend Douse and Docile Spriggans. Hey. My girlfriend's here. plowing away at the story. Some more, well, side stories and dungeons and things. It's quite the task list. Did I say Lisk? Eh, whatever. What are you up to in Dragon Quest? Probably trying to find your way to Zenithia? Maybe? Question mark? Here we go. Amdapor Keep. This is what was originally considered the hardest dungeon in 2.0. And it had some things going for it, for the difficulty aspect. But fairly quickly, people came to outgear it, so it lost that reputation. Also, they nerfed the second boss quite a bit. We're staying to level 110, so might as well put on our Mithrite Trident. That guy will summon a demon if you let him live long enough. Remember what we were told is that the cultists, Lambs of Dalamud, have taken up residence here. remember when you had to be so careful with this first part. This right here is where the dungeon got a little dicey. See, it opens up, there's this 2 patrolling giants, but you've got a little hippogriff dog over there, and the 3 cultists up on the thing. They also nerfed this boss a little bit. Kind of a bad thing. Now, if you manage to zero out his HP before he finishes this cast, he'll just stay alive. So. This psychic flare, it always comes out. There's no stopping it. And it used to live long enough that it would summon that big golem back there, which would then do an almost room-wide stomp, which would deal like 3,500 damage if you got caught in an AoE. And then it also started reviving 2 smaller golems. And basically, you know, you couldn't stand in any of it. But nowadays, there's no concern. You know, no concern at all. Basically, how you'd handle it is you'd grab the smaller golem, you'd run behind those roots or run behind that pillar. Basically just outrange the AoE from the big golem. But you can't actually target the big golem. If you turn around right here, you can go back and there's some enemies guarding a chest. I don't think it really has anything of value in it though. And originally this dungeon, you could sleep your way through it as well, I believe. At least up to a certain point. It's been so long, though. And I was never a black mage, so I never really got to experience that. But they added in these doors that you had to kill these gargoyles for the door to open. later on we'll have to kill some succubi to open the doors. This boss is what got nerfed the most. The Demon Wall, a Final Fantasy IV reference. Also, you might notice this is before they decided that giant monsters like this shouldn't have facing things. Originally, Dragoon couldn't get their Chaos Thrust on this boss. You could get your flank positional for a heavy thrust buff, but you couldn't get Chaos Thrust going. And there used to be giant Hornet ads that came out that had enough HP and did enough damage and had these AoEs that made thinking about dodging a little bit more difficult. Such that you used to, when you got the limit break, it's like limit break left B, so you could, you kill the bees. And there are people arguing about which B you should limit break. It's like, no, you should limit break the right B. And it's like, it doesn't really matter. They were identical Bs. But, yeah, it's kind of whatever. I say B, but they're the Keds or whatever, those giant, like, void scent wasp things that you see for the first time in East Shroud. And then, again, near Earth's Fount as kind of Keds. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous video or not, but level 50 dungeons does not grant any EXP from monsters killed. Because, why program them to give a certain amount of EXP if it's, if you're at level cap, right? And they didn't change that when they made the expansion. So, level 50 dungeons were literally something that for a while, if you you know, there was less motivation to unlock them beyond getting tombstone rewards for the earlier tombstones, which were actually a lot less valuable than they are now, because there's less stuff you could buy with them. My nausea is finally starting to clear up. Maybe. Your organs get rather temperamental as you start getting older. Now this boss also got nerfed, but it wasn't until much later. They nerfed the demon wall pretty quickly. Not like, I want to say it was sometime. It was either late, like 2.15 or 2.2 or something when they nerfed the demon wall. It's been so long that I don't remember. Sanantaboga. Basically what they nerfed on this guy is he does this big room-wide AoE, and it does a lot of damage. Well, they made it do less damage. You used to have to hide behind the gargoyle pillars, and every so often he turns one of the pillars into an ad, so it kind of acted as like a soft enrage. Like if you couldn't kill him by the time he turned all 4 statues into gargoyles, then he did the big AoE, then you were dead. But they nerfed it so that you don't even have to get behind the pillars anymore, just to be convenient to people who are new. I see it's imminent catastrophe, right? Making this big old dark energy ball. Kind of looks like the Ascian thing. But, yeah. So. Don't even gotta care about the ad. Boss is almost dead. They really dummied out so much of the old content. It's ridiculous. But I mean, why make it, you know, I guess why make it challenging if most people just want to get through it, get by it, / never do it. You know, if it was difficult, people just would say, skip it, it's not worth it. I've never seen the Dark Light Planisphere. Oh, it's just simple and black. That's cool. Okay, let's see. Before we queue up, let's look at stuff. Okay, we gotta go to NALD. So you go start finishing up HOWLING. Well, actually, no, we have to queue for Battle on the Bridge, don't we? Just main story. And then a bunch of dungeon unlocks. Let's put these up. next on Lux? Miners Guild, huh? See, these, you see that's item level 55 weapon? They were the best you could really get until you did primals, which Ifrit's weapons are I-60, Garudas are I-70, Titans are I-80. And then when you fully finish a relic, it was item level 90. Look, man, I killed the ultimate weapon. Your traps are of no concern. They've both got heterochromia. Although, shouldn't their eyes be the same? Like, shouldn't they both have their left eye be green and such? Sure thing, bub. The Wrath of Khan. It sounded more like I said Khan than Karn. Whatever. Yeah, it's a reference to that though. Very well, very well. Let's see, let's go to Gridania next, because we can go there for free. Guess we're gonna have to talk to that old butler again, huh? I always thought it was kind of funny. They called these versions of the dungeon the hard mode. And then in most ways they're actually easier than the normal mode because you have more tools and more skills to use. So sort of funny. Heartrending screams, huh? Very well. Let's see, while we're here though, there's another dungeon we can unlock. Yeehaw! So many dungeons, so little time. These pinkish reddish trees are always so good looking. The 3 seed seers. We do not live in normal times, huh? Well, lucky for you, this doubles I am in the Twin Adder, so hey, how about that? These two are heavily involved in the White Mage quests. Very well, very well. I think I'm about at the end of the recording here. So we'll just unlock this, and then I'll call it for this chapter. I guess I'll stick with calling them chapters. Chapters? Episodes, chapters, whatever. Yep, I'm here to lance the boil. Alright, I've even got a lance for the job. Alrighty then. So, thanks for watching if you did, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe,